morning, everybody. It is Thursday, the 8th of March. It is Thursday morning, and I have a little bit of a different video for you today. So today is hashtag PITMAD, and if you don't know what PITMAD is, it is a Twitter pitch contest in which authors can pitch, and by authors I mean like unagented, unpublished authors, can pitch their polished, unpublished manuscript on Twitter using the hashtag PITMAD along with hashtags for the genre and age category of the novel. And industry professionals such as agents, publishers, and editors can search through those hashtags, and if they're interested in one of the pitches, they will give you a like or a heart on your tweet, and then you send them your query, your synopsis, your pages, depending on what that professional wants. So I am participating in PITMAD today. It is my first ever Twitter pitch contest that I am participating in, and I'm really excited about it. Last night I had dreams about PITMAD all night, and I woke up at 6:30 this morning just because I was so excited to kind of get on the hashtag and see what was going on. So it is currently 10 o'clock. It just hit 10 o'clock in the morning, and I have one pitch up currently. So you can pitch 3 times for one manuscript within the course of the day. And if you have separate manuscripts, you can pitch 3 times per manuscript. So I am pitching Song of the Dryad, which means I get 3 pitches today. I have one pitch that's already up. So far, it has not received any likes from any industry professionals. It has received a couple of likes from my followers, which I'm not upset by it, but you're not supposed to. You're only supposed to like PITMAD tweet pitches if you are an industry professional. So I've had 2 people like my pitch so far that are not industry professionals, but what you can do to support your, fellow writers on Twitter during these pitch contests is to either comment on their pitch or retweet their pitch. But make sure in the future that you are not liking their pitch, because that is reserved for industry professionals. So like I said, it's 10 o'clock. I have been editing this morning. I'm almost finished with chapter 16, so that's something I'm working on. Also, depending on how this pitch contest goes, I can talk to you a little bit more about why I decided to pitch today rather than 3 months from now when the next PITMAD comes around. But I can talk more about that later depending on how the day goes. So yeah, I'm just going to continue working. I have some pet sitting, like calendar scheduling that I need to do. I need to call a couple of clients today. And I'm just going to kind of keep you guys informed, let you know if, I get any interest on my Twitter pitches, let you know when I'm going to put out my other 2 pitches of the day. So I have had 1 retweet so far, and I am just going to be really positive. If I get interest, that'd be awesome. If I don't get interest today, then that's going to tell me that my pitch, needs to be strengthened for the next PITMAD. It needs to, be a little flashier, catch attention some more. So no matter how today goes, I know that I'm going to learn something, and I'm really excited for that opportunity. So I'm going to get back to work, and I will check in with you in a little bit. Bye. Hey everybody, so it is 11 o'clock now. I went ahead and I scheduled some pet sitting stuff and made a call to a new client. I just finished editing another chapter of Song of the Dryad, and every so often I keep checking back in on Twitter, and I've received 4 likes now, 4 hearts, but none of them are industry professionals. So I know that, a lot of people don't, understand how pitch contests on Twitter work, and they're just trying to support me. But it's also, it's kind of sad because I get a like and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe that was an agent, maybe it's somebody interested in my work, and then I double check and it's just other writers and people supporting me, which is fantastic. The support is so appreciated. But please, in the future, everybody remember that if writers are participating in Twitter pitch contests, please either read the rules first before you interact with their tweet, or just do the safest thing and comment or retweet it, and do not like it. Because like I said, I've had 4 likes on my pitch now, and none of them are industry professionals. However, I have had 2 retweets. Those are super helpful, very appreciated. Again, I've only tweeted once today. So I think coming up here at 12 o'clock, I'm going to tweet again just to kind of bump my pitch up to the top. I might rework it a little bit, just try to make it a little bit flashier, you know, catch a little bit more attention. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said earlier, I can pitch slash, you know, tweet 3 times today for PITMAD, and I've only used up one of those tweets. So, okay, I'm gonna get back to work now and update you in a little bit. Okay, it is nearing 12 o'clock now, and I'm going to go ahead and tweet another pitch at 12 o'clock, so here in like 15 to 20 minutes. So I went ahead and I typed up a new pitch, and for this one, I actually found a way to share, like, we call them comps, which kind of stands for like comparable titles. Some people will compare their story to books or movies. For me, I really drew inspiration, one, from a fairy book by, I believe his last name is pronounced Froud. So my first comp is Brian Froud's Fairies. So I was looking at his artwork and that really gave me inspiration for Song of the Dryad. And then my second comp is actually Celtic folklore. So I found a way to combine Froud's Fairies and Celtic folklore as the comps in my Twitter pitch. So I'm putting that first so that you know, agents and professionals that are reading this pitch can see kind of where I got my inspiration, and they can check out some of the artwork if they'd like to see what I was kind of basing this novel off of. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and tweet that here in about 15 minutes. Again, I haven't received any interest from any industry professionals yet. Just looking forward to, you know, sending out my second tweet of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and go plug in my computer. I've been sitting here at the kitchen table for a while. So I'm gonna go plug this in my office, probably get cleaned up a little bit, pour myself a big glass of water because I feel dehydrated, and we'll get back to this in just a little bit. Okay, it is officially 12 o'clock. I got a little bit cleaned up. I put my contacts in so that I don't have horrible glare off my glasses. I got my big glass of water because I'm feeling dehydrated, and now it is time to tweet out my second pitch of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Let's see. So like I said, this one has 2 comps, which I hope will be helpful to give, you know, to give people more of an idea about the types of fairies that I'm writing about and where I drew my inspiration from. So I have 2 comps. And then, let's see, when I highlight this, let's see, double check how long it is. It is exactly 280 characters with spaces. So that'll be perfect. I'm using up every single character in our character limit. Okay, here we go. Going to tweet it. There it goes. I have now officially used 2 of my 3 tweets for PITMAD. So that is live, and we'll see how this goes. Again, this is my very first Twitter pitch contest. I do feel like I'm taking a step forward. I am learning so much. Like, honestly, in this last year, like just in writing Song of the Dryad, I have learned so much. I have come so far, and it's exciting to be kind of stepping foot outside my comfort zone, you know, outside my little box of comfort that I try to remain in. So we'll see what becomes of this. We'll see if I get any interest, and I will let you guys know how it goes. For now, I'm going to get back to work. Like I said, it's 12 o'clock. I have to leave here in about 2.5 hours to go and do a pet sitting visit. It's a beautiful day outside, so it'll be nice to just take a drive with the windows down and go on a dog walk, go play with some pups. I have to pick up cat food on the way home. That's all right in the same area though, so that won't take me too long. So I'll probably be home around 4 o'clock, and then I can dive back into my novel. So fingers crossed that my PITMAD tweets get seen and get out there. Again, remember, retweets and comments are always appreciated, and I will update you in a little bit. Okay, so my new pitch has been up for about 40 minutes now, and I've had a lot of luck with people retweeting this one. So my first pitch only got retweeted twice, which I really appreciated. This one has already been retweeted 6 times, and I think it's because I included comps this time. So the fact that I said it was about Froude's fairies and Celtic folklore, I think has helped kind of catch people's attention and let them know where my inspiration is coming from, because fairies seem to be pretty popular right now, and I didn't even know that was a thing while I was writing Song of the Dryad. Like, it's just been happening recently. So I do think it's important that my fairies are distinguished from other people's fairies as being heavily based in myth and folklore rather than very sexy humanoid type fairies. Like, I love the sexy humanoid fairies too, but mine are definitely more based in the folklore and magic type systems that I drew my inspiration from. So I've had 6 retweets. I did have 1 like. The like did not come from an industry professional, but still no professional interest yet. So I'll just keep waiting, keep working, and see what happens. Okay, it is 2 o'clock and I have had a few more retweets on my latest pitch, but still no agent interest, unfortunately. Probably not going to take you with me on this pet sitting visit just because I would like to try to disconnect from technology a little bit today. I've been like obsessively checking Twitter on my phone, on my laptop, and I feel like my brain is like slowly turning to mush. So I am not going to take the camera with me. You know, I'd rather be like up and looking around and interacting with the dogs rather than just trying to get like a nice shot of us walking or them playing or something. So I'm gonna finish having my soup, and then I'll be back here probably by 4 o'clock. And then when 5 o'clock, like 4:30 or 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm gonna send out my final pitch of the day, and that'll pretty much be that. And I will let you know. It wraps up at 6 p.m. my time, because I'm Mountain Standard Time, and that's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I will let you know kind of my thoughts and how it went when PITMAD wraps up tonight. All right, bye. Okay, I am back from my pet sitting, and I went and I bought cat food, so all of my errands are done. It is 4 o'clock now, and I still haven't received any likes by industry professionals on my Twitter pitches. So there are 2 hours left in PITMAD. Again, because of the time zone shift, the hours of PITMAD for me are 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. My first pitch went live at 7 o'clock a.m. My second pitch went live at 12 o'clock, and now it's 4, so I think it's about time to send out one more, my final tweet pitch of the day, and that'll be that. And then all there's left to do is wait, like I've been doing all day. At this point, honestly, I don't have very high hopes because I feel like agents have been kind of trolling the hashtags all day, and I haven't received any interest. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with my pitches. I don't know if they're just not interested in the genre and the like plot that I've written. Again, I do feel like I formatted my PITMAD pitches in the same way as other people that have definitely had success throughout the day. So I don't feel that it has anything to do with how I formatted them, especially now that I have the comps listed. Like, that absolutely helped me to get so many more retweets. I think I've had 10 retweets on the pitch that went live at 12 o'clock, and I've had 3 likes on it, I want to say, 2 or 3 likes. None of those were industry professionals. It's definitely kind of a bummer when you see that notification pop up on your phone or on your web browser that you got a new like on something, and then you click it only to realize that it's somebody that didn't quite know the rules of the pitch contest. So that's a bummer, but I'm glad that I'm participating, and I'm going to send out a final tweet pitch of the day, and then I will probably check in here in a couple hours and, you know, just kind of wrap up my thoughts and my feelings at the end of my first ever Twitter pitch contest. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, good morning. It is now Friday, March 9th, and I wanted to kind of wrap up how PITMAD went for me and how I was feeling and what my results are at the end of it all. So by the end of the day yesterday, so in that last clip you saw, I was definitely feeling really bummed out. You know, I had been so excited for my first PITMAD, Twitter contest, and I didn't receive the interest that I had hoped I would. I was really excited to, get my pitch out there and to see people interacting with it, and I was so very grateful for all the people that retweeted my pitch. That helped so much. I think I got something like 12 retweets on my second pitch of the day, which was by far the most popular. First pitch of the day got 2 retweets. Last pitch of the day got like 1 retweet, I think. But that second pitch of the day that I pitched at 12 o'clock and that I showed you in one of those previous clips was absolutely hands down the most popular. Which I think has to do with the fact that it was the middle of the day, so more people were on, and I had those comps listed, which seems to have really helped me. But I was definitely feeling frustrated. My feed was filling up with other pitches that were being liked by agents and editors that I follow, so I was getting notifications every time those agents were liking other people's pitches. It's a little bit frustrating, because there are some agents that I follow that I would be so interested in, them representing my work, but I didn't get any faves from those agents. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they wouldn't like my novel if I queried them through the slush pile. You can't just put all of your eggs in one basket, I guess you could say. You can't just put all of your faith in one PITMAD contest and hope something will just come of that. So I am very aware of that. But at the same time, it is very easy to get emotional about, putting your work out there and feeling like it's out there to be judged, and then you're not getting the interaction that you'd hoped for. So I was definitely feeling down and out. There at the end of the night, I had to close my laptop, put my phone in the other room, and just relax, because I was obsessively checking my phone every single time it would go off, and I could feel my energy draining every time I would do that, and it wasn't, an agent, it wasn't an editor. So I definitely had to kind of detox from the technology a little bit. And what happened was kind of detoxed from it, played some video games last night, took a shower, I was relaxing, and then I checked my phone before I went to bed, and I actually had received some professional interest. So I received 1 like from a small publishing house, and then I received another like from an agent. So I did my research on both the publishing house and the agent. That's incredibly important. You can't just go throwing your work everywhere, hoping something will stick. And I've decided that I am not going to send my work to the publishing house. After doing some research, they're just not a house that I would like to represent my work. And then I did some research on the agent that favorited my second pitch, and she seems very successful, very professional, so I do believe I'm going to go ahead and send her what she's looking for. I need to double check on her agency's submission guidelines. I saw her posting, on other Twitter pitches, and I believe she was saying to send query in first 5 pages. But I haven't sent anything yet. I definitely want to do a little bit more research and make sure that I know exactly what she wants in a submission package before I send anything. But it was really exciting to see that I finally got a nibble. I finally got a bite on my pitch. So yeah, like I said, I had 1 publishing house and 1 agent that liked my second pitch of the day. It does seem like, those pitches are still out there. Agents could still be searching the hashtag PITMAD. So I do think it's possible that, not just me, but other writers could still get some interest, even though that, 12-hour window has closed and you can no longer, tweet any of your pitches. But I think it's always possible that somebody could, an agent could be kind of scrolling through and come across something. So, and again, that's not just for me. I think that's for all writers. And I did see some of my writing buddies were pitching yesterday, and they had some success, so that is super exciting for them. I was feeling kind of bummed out yesterday. I was, I was so excited for the day to get going. I was so excited that I could barely sleep. It was Christmas, you know, when you're a kid and you're just so excited to wake up and see what's under the tree. That was kind of how I felt yesterday morning. You know, I was so excited to get on the hashtag and to start blasting my pictures out there and, you know, sharing them with the world to see. And it was hard to, you know, it was humbling, I think is important to say, because I had this idea in my mind of, oh, like, I'm going to get interest, people are going to love these pitches, but then it wasn't, that really wasn't the case. And it's hard to say why, you know, maybe the right agents just weren't seeing it. Maybe I was just getting buried up, you know, buried by all of the other really powerful, amazing pitches. I don't know what the case was, but I'm very grateful and thankful that I got the 2 professional likes that I did. And I will keep you updated, you know, as I continue this journey. There's another PITMAD coming up in June, I want to say. I want to say it's June 7th. So PITMAD is every 4 months. No, PITMAD is every 3 months. So the last one was in December 2017, and Song of the Dryad wasn't anywhere near ready for PITMAD because it hadn't even gone to beta readers or anything. But yeah, the next one is coming up here in 3 months, so I might participate in that as well. And to all of you out there that have polished manuscripts and you are unpublished and unagented, I recommend that you try it out as well, because it was equal parts frustrating but really fun as well. Like, I really enjoyed getting my work out there and reading all the other amazing pitches by other authors. So I really enjoyed this experience. I was very grateful to have participated in PITMAD, and I'm glad that I vlogged this experience, because not only do you guys get to see kind of an insider look at it, but I can also look back on this video later. And, you know, I've been enjoying just going back to my old videos. Like, I think it's the first Tea Time episode I have. I was thinking about abandoning Song of the Dryad. That was before it even had a name. Like, that was at the very end of NaNoWriMo, and I was thinking of abandoning it. And now here I am, you know, 16 months later, and I've learned so much, and I love this story so much now. And it just goes to show that, you know, if you're willing to put in the hard work and push through, you're absolutely going to get something out of it at the end. You know, even if that's just a learning experience, you're still learning something. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed my first ever #PITMAD vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!